Wait, I don't know.
Into oncoming traffic.
Trevor says, got a miracle story. Once I didn't sleep at all, and I saw the sunrise. And that same day, I rode my bike for like 3 miles and wasn't getting sleepy. Is this a bad one? I don't see how it's a miracle. Is there more to it?
Well, just...
A miracle, I guess, not sleeping and then riding 3 miles and not getting tired at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Usually, if I'm really sleepy and I have to ride the scooter, I'll speed a little bit. Really, if I have to go anywhere on anything, like if I'm really, really tired and I have to drive, don't tell anybody. But I go above the speed limit.
Except for all of your streaming, all of your streaming audience on YouTube, they're gonna take you to jail, Karina.
Yeah.
Karina, they're gonna watch the YouTube video. They're gonna take you to jail for speeding.
Oh no, I totally speed. I speed because I like speeding. For me, it's fun, and that it gets my adrenaline going, which keeps me awake. I wouldn't suggest it for everybody, but yeah, I'd rather get the ticket than fall asleep.
There's a Japanese song I play when I want to drive really fast, and I can't remember what it's called, but I used to play it a lot.
Black Cherry? Now it's Korean, isn't it?
That one is Japanese, but
Japanese,
it's not fast enough. This one is like one of those Vocaloid songs where they have the robot singing it, and so it's super fast.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't remember what it's called. But it just gets me so hyped to go fast. More so than any song I've ever heard.
The song Adrenalize gets me adrenalized to go fast. And that cheesy, but yeah, makes me want to speed. Makes me want to skate. Anything that makes me want to skate makes me want to speed also. You put wheels under me and I'm just ready to go.
There's wheels under you right now.
And I'm ready to go away from this game.
How long are you staying awake, says Trevor?
I have no idea. I really...
Until she gives up.
Yeah, I would love to have ended this already.
Then why didn't you?
Because people are still watching. And that would be rude.
Then you're never going to be able to quit.
I'm never going to be able
The
to quit.
Australians will wake up soon.
Oh no. And the Australians love me. I'm like a pop idol to them.
Really?
No.
Probably.
They have no idea who I am.
Australia is a strange, backward place.
Yeah, where people like me could be famous. People who look like left testicles. Or left balls, I'm sorry. Left nuts? I don't remember
It's
how
not,
it was said.
the funny thing isn't that he said left nuts, because that could mean in general everyone's left nuts. He said my left nuts.
Yeah,
So he has 2 left nuts, at least.
at least.
2 or greater.
Multiple left nuts.
Or 0. Because 0 left nuts is also has an S at the end.
Right.
So maybe he doesn't have left nuts. Maybe you're invisible to him.
Oh, I'm as old as wait. I'm so old I don't exist?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I have no online presence because I'm so old.
Trevor says I would stay awake all night if you're streaming.
Thank you, Trevor. Sounds like I got another fan. I think you're lying to me. I think Trevor didn't say that. You're just putting words in Trevor's mouth. How dare
No, he
you?
even used the wrong your.
Oh. Yeah, you would never admit to that. Man.
If you stay awake all night, are you going to ride a bike 3 miles afterwards, Trevor?
You should. No.
Riding a bike is good for your cardiovascular health, not so good for your knees.
Sleeping is better for your mental health. Take it
Crazy
from
Girl
me.
says she would also stay awake all night if you're playing.
Aw, Crazy Girl's sweet. You guys are...
Have you heard the Five Nights at Freddy's song called Break My Mind? It is one that Trevor recommends.
Break My Mind.
If it has any spoilers for any of the games past 1, she's going to avoid it. Probably.
No, I think that's the one singing about Golden Freddy, I think.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I
Golden
think...
Freddy is the one that seems most like a hallucination.
Yeah. Say that you're breaking my mind. In my opinion, you're much too kind. I think that one's it, yeah.
I've only really listened to the Living Tombstone ones.
I just kind of put it on like 50 minutes and listened to it while I'm working.
I did like The Show Must Go On.
Yeah,
I listened to that one a few times.
I like that one.
That's really up my musical alley. It's very pop punk. And I'm very much... Oh, okay, now this one's about Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
Okay, no, I haven't heard that one.
And she doesn't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
Not a thing.
It's awesome, but she doesn't know anything about it. We're gonna try to get there. And that's part of the reason I'm watching this chat, because I want to at least preserve that.
No spoilers.
Because I couldn't avoid it. I could have. But I wanted to enjoy the Game Theory episodes. I love Game Theory.
Okay,
so
yeah, I've only seen the first Game Theory, that's it.
I watched like all of Game Theory's videos, even the shitty sponsored ones.
They have shitty sponsored ones?
They had one recently about the Mad Max game.
Ah, I see.
Where they were like, how would you have to build a car to survive in the apocalypse? And at first it was like, okay, so here's what your car needs to survive in the apocalypse. And in real life you would do this, this, and this. But in the game you could do this, this, and this crazy thing. And it was
Okay.
obviously just an advertisement for the game. And
Yeah.
I was like, especially since it was a game that wasn't even out yet. Like,
Because we gotta get paid,
yep. Well, I mean, I don't call him a sellout for it. It
No.
was just a shitty video.
but you gotta get paid. What you doing, buddy?
Coming to eat your brain.
Come and eat my brains. That you are.
All we wanna do is eat your brains.
Ah, damn it.
That one's Creative Commons and completely legal. Yeah, Jonathan Colton, all of his music except for the Portal music because he doesn't own the rights to that.
So we're allowed to sing Jonathan Colton all we want.
As long as you don't try to make money off of it, yes. And you're not making money off of it right now.
All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable.
I mean, no one's gonna eat your eyes. I have not played FNAF 4 either. I've just been spoiled of it. I love Five Nights at Freddy's songs. I feel like all the musicians who are inspired by it have done a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
Yeah.
probably listen to it, but I kind of want to... I think I'm going to wait until Karina hits Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Because I've been avoiding many spoilers from it. I just know the general premise. She doesn't know anything.
Not a thing.
She has managed to avoid every fact about this game.
La 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 la.
Crazy Girl says, I haven't played any of FNAF, but I love watching people watch them. It's really funny when it's their first time.
Yeah. I did a first time video on here. It's now on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can get that channel.
It's called First Blood. Yeah, go ahead and set that up. Five Nights at Freddy's First Blood with Karina.
Technically not your first time because you did play on the tablet. and
I did
slapped
play
it
on the
into floor.
tablet, but I did not play for very long because I slapped it into the floor.
But you enjoyed it enough.
Yeah, my reaction was
And then your privileges
very
were
genuine.
taken from you.
Yeah, my privileges were definitely taken.
I typed in FNAF instead of Five Nights at Freddy's and I found Garfield First Blood, and I'm gonna go back to that later. It's a fan fiction about Garfield.
Okay,
Anyway.
yes, let's go back to that later. And by let's, I mean I want to be involved in this.
Why do you suddenly want to be involved in fan fiction?
I think fanfiction is awesome and sometimes hilarious unintentionally and sometimes really good. It's inspired, but mainly I think it's funny. Just, yeah.
Did I ever tell you that my radio show was about making fun of fan fiction? That was my whole radio show when I worked at the fan.
That was it?
That was it.
That's awesome because there's so much to
There's
make
so much, but it got pretty boring after a while.
yeah. It's something, fanfics are something that I dabble in once every like 10 years. I deserve that. I deserve that. It's something I dabble in once every like several years.
You said 10 at first.
Like 10, yeah.
That means you dabbled in it, what, 6, 7 times?
Probably, yeah. Not even that. Yeah, because I didn't start in my 50s. No, it's something that I was really heavy into for a little while, long time ago, and now I'm like, this is the first time in a while that I'm looking into it. A long while. But yeah.
The description is Garfield saves Natalie Portman from vampire gangsters.
I'd say Natalie Portman.
Sorry, what? You
It's
would,
one chapter long. We could read it.
not banksters, gangsters.
Gangsters.
Yeah. I That's what I said.
Do you want to go for it?
You would save Natalie Portman, but I can't get you to walk to the store with me. Some friend. Oh, because she's... I get it. Because she would give you sex afterwards because
Right.
you're, what, a superstar?
I would be because I saved her life.
I don't think that's how that works.
I believe that's how it works in the story.
It's how it worked in chivalry, I suppose, but, you know, that's not really a thing anymore.
Yeah, feminism killed that.
Feminazis killed our responsibility to sleep with you if you save us.
Yes!
This fan fiction looks wonderful.
Okay.
I mean, it's terrible on purpose,
Oh, good.
but it looks wonderful.
Okay, good.
I don't know if I want to read it. I don't know if you want me to read it. It's a lot of filled time. Beat this night, says Trevor.
Working on it.
I can't wait until you discover the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't seen them yet, and it's gonna be pretty cool.
How much you
if
know
I ever
about
get
Five
it.
Nights at Freddy's 2?
I know that you wear a mask.
Yes.
That's and I know that from the songs. I know that you can't breathe in the mask. I think Joey told me that, or maybe you told me that. I think you told me that.
That's not necessarily true.
Oh.
That's what people were thinking before it came out.
Okay. I know in one of them you can move around. You're not stuck in one room, and they come through the vents. Aw, damn it.
Bye-bye.
Cool.
That's about it. That's all I know.
They are awesome, says Trevor.
Awesome.
Awesome. They inspire awe. You're gonna look at them, you're gonna go, aww.
My eyes. I can't take all the awesome.
Is that just a creative way for you to yawn?
No. You thought that was creative? No. No, that was me tearing my eyes out from awe. The awe! The awe! Oh, you want to know a horror story? I got a horror story for you.
Okay.
Okay, so like some kids, I don't know how old they were, but they were old enough to think they could get high on shit. Thought they could get high by snorting fire ants. Yeah, and the fire ants bit them in their sinuses, and they suffocated, obviously, but they tried to claw their own face off to open their sinuses. They were in such pain and panic.
That's scary.
So yeah, don't snort fire ants. That's a really bad idea.
I was considering it. I was
Really?
gonna go home
Yeah.
and do that tonight.
I was thinking
It's a really fucking horrible way to die.
Like, right, tonight just feels like a fire ant snorting night, though.
Yeah.
I mean, especially the way she started the story off, I was like, that sounds like an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Why haven't I already done
Yeah,
that?
the second you were like, some people thought they could get high by snorting fire ants, I'm like, I could definitely get high by
I'm one of
snorting
those
fire
people.
ants.
I'm one of those people that thinks they can get high by snorting fire ants.
That's me. That's me. I relate to the
Describes
story
me all the
already.
way- Hi, hello, kitty. You keep doing
jealous.
this. Yeah. Every couple minutes, he comes over here and puts his paw in my face.
I don't think Karina has an opinion on Nintendo or Sega.
What about?
Sega's better.
They're asking which is better, Nintendo or Sega.
Did Sega have?
Sega made Sonic.
And
Uh,
did Sega also make Metroid?
Nope, Nintendo.
Didn't Sega have Harvest Moon on it?
Nope, mostly Nintendo.
That's it.
Okay, then Nintendo all the way.
I don't think Sega ever had a Harvest Moon.
I like Sega, but yeah.
Sega released, the problem with Sega, the reason they went under, is they released the Dreamcast too soon.
Yeah.
It was too expensive and not enough people could make games for it.
Here's the thing. My first console was a PlayStation 2, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm behind the times on
So
that.
Sony.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah, no, all of your favorite games are Sony games.
pretty much.
Silent Hill, Shadow of the Colossus, Ico.
Yeah. But those are the games that I played because I've never got a chance. Like, I never had a Nintendo or a Sega.
Well, sure, everyone's
play.
favorite games are the ones they played as a kid. pretty
Exactly.
much.
So, and
That's why I love Mario
as
so
a
much.
kid, I was like 15 when I started playing games.
Sure, but that's, I mean, you know,
Yeah, because we
that was
lived.
still your adolescence.